Hey, what's up everyone? We're going to take a quick look at Mortal Kombat 1 running on Linux. The game just released today for full access. It's been in early access for about 4 days prior to this, so there have been people who've been able to play it beforehand, but the vast majority of the player base is just getting it now, so we're going to dive into it. Now, for complete transparency, I'm not going to be good at this game. This is going to be a challenge for me. Alright, so brand new seasonal store with new items for all fighters. Combat League ranks have been reset with new high-end rewards. Begin a fresh new adventure and invasion and take down the season's boss and his titans. Let's go to settings, take a look at this. So we're going to keep the default gameplay settings. We're going to go with ultra high. We're going to limit our frame rate to 60. No upscaling. Ooh, there's a benchmark. Let's do the benchmark. I hope that's not talking about my benchmark result. So we got an average frame rate of 51 per second, so we are not going to be able to do ultimate on this one. We are going to look at our graphics again, or not to be able to do ultra high, so we're going to look at the game. Let's drop that down to very high. Save our settings, and then we're going to run that benchmark again. Again, with the 51 frames per second, that's not going to be fast enough to play smoothly. So 52, that's not better. I mean, it's better, but not much better. Let's see. Put our graphics here. Auto config. This feature will attempt to define the. Let's let it auto config. Yeah, let's see what it decides to do here. So we're going to let this run for a few more minutes, but also just keep in mind that I'm also recording on the same system, so I'll probably do a pass of this after I've recorded this session, just to see what will happen. So we're getting closer to 60 frames per second. And I think while I'm recording, we'll end up likely having to reduce the resolution, because I don't really want to go very high. Alright, so let's see what it came up with for us. If we go to our graphics here, it just Okay, so it picked ultra high. Render scale is 100, so it's not doing any upscaling. The upscaling is off. So it just picked ultra high. Which was odd. So anyway, well, cool. Let's see here. All right, well, let's actually dive into the game. All right, let's do a couple of single player matches and see how the game actually holds up while playing it. That menu was very rough. Who are we going to start off with? Let's start off with Scorpion. Yeah, we'll do Y2 selects the computer. There we go.
Cyrax. Frost.
Yeah, so I haven't played a fighting game, well, Mortal Kombat fighting game in a while, so
The tea house.
this is going to be
My
interesting.
war on the Yakuza has a new ally.
You cannot trust the Black Dragon, Kenshi.
Round one. Fight.
I almost lost that one.
Round two. Fight. Finish him. Wins.
So it looks like the victory screen goes down to like 30 frames per second on purpose, and that is a rough jump going from 60 to 30 like that. Yeah, but again, just button mashing and Street Fighter moves is what I'm doing right now. Because I've got no idea what I'm doing here. I'm gonna stick with the ninjas here.
Johnny Cage.
Serena Darius. Striker. Nope.
Sector. Jax.
Is Jax just a supporting character for now?
Dark Cotton Colony.
I'm not sure, Johnny. Me? Play a villain?
No BS, size off. Reptile Ravagers will make you an instant icon.
Luckily, I escaped that combo. I've already forgotten how to do it. Okay, that's Jax doing that. Did I get it? I landed it.
Finish him. Reptile wins.
Is his face gonna keep doing that? That's odd. All right, we're gonna do one more local battle. Then we'll cut the video short from there so that we can do another one that doesn't have that has the story mode missions in it. So we'll keep this one separate from the story mode spoilers. Who do we want to pick this time? Let's not do a ninja this time.
Baraka.
Let's do Baraka here, and we'll play against Raiden.
Darius. Goro.
Goro's looking a bit smaller in this game than he's done in the past games.
Treasure chamber.
My appearance scares you.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
Round one. Fight.
I will.
Round two.
Like a Darius just jumps out of the background like he did something. It's just I have to spend a lot of time figuring out what the combos are for these characters again. I'll just jump right into that. The thing is that Baraka has like a spark or a projectile of some sort.
Finish him. Baraka wins.
Now, I think we can do a couple more. This initial load into the character select screen it takes a while. I mean, I think, and again, if they would just simplify this a little bit by just bringing up the portraits, they wouldn't have to do all this loading to get the characters ready for this preview. It looks nice though.
Raiden. Liu Kang. Serena. Kano.
Good old Kano.
The hourglass.
Kung Lao's ego is irritating the other monks.
I will speak to him, Lord Liu Kang.
Round one, fight.
Yeah, I haven't looked at any of the moves for Raiden. Okay. Nice. I am in the midst of battling trying to remember how to do Raiden's torpedo. And I can't remember how to do it.
I don't want to hurt you. I
Round two,
will.
fight.
Like what I've always hated about fighting against Liu Kang in any of the Mortal Kombat games is that he's just so freaking fast. For me, it's like I'm trying to figure out the moves here. Or execute my move. At least like with the torpedo, it used to be like, oh, you have to hold like back and do forward or something like that, or roll the stick forward to do the torpedo. And he just kicked my butt. He's so freaking fast, it's hard to counter him. Especially if you're dealing with someone like, you know, for me, like Raiden has never been my strongest character in these games. But especially after taking like a multi-year break from the Mortal Kombat games. I mean, I've just given up at this point.
Finish him.
I thought he was actually going to do a fatality on us.
Liu Kang wins.
Yeah, let's try this again. And I need to spend some time relearning the moves for these characters and relearning their combos.
Round
Like,
one,
you know, the basic Street Fighter moves will only get you so far.
Have I improved, Lord Liu Kang?
round two, fight. Finish him.
Okay, I feel better now. Yeah, my blade kicked the first time, but I feel
Raiden wins.
at least I won. It's not a good performance, but it's a performance I can walk away from. We'll say that.
Smoke. Scorpion. Shang Tsung. Cyrax, Sonya Blade. The Flesh Pits.
You are free of Outworld's captivity?
I stand before you, don't I?
Round one, fight.
The wise combatant retreats.
Round two, fight. Finish him. Scorpion wins.
All right, so that's our look at the first run of Mortal Kombat 1. Again, we're running on Linux. We're playing Steam via Proton on Fedora 38. And, you know, the performance is pretty good. I think there are a few frame rate issues, but I don't think they're specific to Linux. There are complaints of frame rate problems and stuttering, you know, on Windows as well. The developer has acknowledged this, and they're, you know, supposedly going to have a performance patch at some point. But all in all, the game performs. It works. You can play it. I didn't run into any problems playing through just local single-player content. I have not tried to do anything online yet. And that's one of those things. This game does have de novo anti-cheat, anti-tampering. So that's always been iffy and hit or miss on Linux. So I'm curious if there's going to be issues with that later on. That's one of the risks you always take when you're playing online games, when you're dealing with Steam and Proton. So far, people haven't complained, but, you know, we may not find out until, you know, a few weeks after release that, you know, they trigger some sort of anti-cheat or do away with bans or something like that because you're playing on via Proton. So we'll keep an eye on it. That'll certainly be disappointing. And hopefully they do any bans and things like that. They're temporary, so it gives people a chance to at least, you know, switch to Windows or something like that if they have to. But all in all, like I said, I had fun with it. Definitely definitely need to practice a bit more and and learn the movesets for these characters. But that's the nature of these games. All right, thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.